recording now, Joe?
Yep. Here we go.
Hey, no, you sit here, Joe. I need you here. I need you to make. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to San Jose. We've come a long way, Joe Daly.
Yeah.
San Jose, California, to bring you the final match. Amateur Bowlers Tour now, NorCal Division. Our third stop here in 4th Street Bowl. We have our final 3 bowlers on the lanes 5 and 6. We have Ben Choco, Nona Castro of South San Francisco, and Michael Yeager of Walnut Creek. We are now joining the action live in the second frame as we see Nona Castro on lane number 5 picking up a very difficult spare. On the right lane we have Ben Choco from West California all over that 7 pin for a spare. Our director, Joe Daly, is now putting up the handicap, so we'll let everyone know who has the advantage in handicap in just a few seconds. Nona Castro is our second bowler, now up on lane number 6 with a spare up in the first frame. All over that second board for a beautiful strike.
So, first, second, third wheel, huh? First, second, third.
We have some format changes this time for the NorCal ABT. As we see Michael Yeager of Walnut Creek up on the lanes. Michael has an open frame in the first frame, but a wonderful strike here in the second. First place today is $1,500 guaranteed. Second place is $750, and $400 goes to third place. Ben's up on lane number 5. Sending the ball wide.
Top 3 places, $2,600.
Leaving the 1, 2, 4, 10. A washout. Difficult spare for Ben. Point lane. Did everything but pick up that 10 pin for an open frame. What's our handicap differential here, Joe?
Ben's got 47, Nona's got 50, and Michael's got 35.
Michael Yeager with a quick double. Nona's up on lane number 5. We have 2 gentlemen and 1 lady in our final 3. Nona all over that second arrow. Will she carry that 7 pin? Not this time. Ben sending it wide again, leaving the 1, 2, 4. Nona for her spare. The very easy 7 pin. Ben picking up the 1, 2, 4 easily. After 3 frames, Ben 44. Nona's got 50. While Michael has an open frame in the first and a double. On lane number 5 is Michael Yeager carrying a double into the 4th frame. High flush hit for a 3-bagger. First turkey of the match. The handicap's in, right?
Yeah. And it won't show the handicap to the last frame.
Nona up on lane number 6. The right lane, high flush, wonderful strike. Beautiful smile, but don't let that cherubic smile fool you. She is a folder. Ben answering back with his own strike in the 5th frame. I noticed Joe Daly, none of them are wearing their AV t-shirts.
They will start wearing them or get a nice little hefty fine.
So folks, if you're watching this video recording, please wear your AV t-shirt starting next week. Michael going Brooklyn, leaving the 3-6, and a spinning pin, still trying to reach the 2 pins that are standing. Michael's been away for a while, right, Joe?
Yeah.
He's coming back just in time for this good event. Nona leaving the very solid 10 pin.
Michael's been back about 6 months.
A long time bowler himself. Oh, what a fatal mistake there by Michael. Missing totally the 2 pins that were standing, the 3 and the 6. After a 3-bagger. Failing to capitalize on that 3-bagger.
Yeah.
Nona's here on lane number 5. Will she pick up that 10 pin? Yes, of course. The beautiful Nona Prosper.
490,
Ben on lane 6 going Brooklyn, leaving the 9 pin.
Michael's spotting her 15 pins and Ben 12.
It's kind of hard for me to calculate all the scores up there, Joe. You're going to have to help me as we watch Ben pick up the 9 pin with no problem. Halfway through the game, Michael's got 92 in the 5th frame with an open. Ben has 84, spare up in the 6. Ben with a light hit.
Michael.
I'm sorry, Michael Yeager with a light hit. Getting out of that 5-7 split, leaving the 7 pin only. Nona Castro up on lane number 6, going very high. Fortuitous hit, leaving the 6-10. Michael attempting the 7 pin spare. Successfully. Isn't it kind of like I guess, yeah, we will.
But when it's on the screen, on the internet, it doesn't show. This thing is smart. I'm trying to move it to a break. I wrote one.
Nona successfully picking up the 6-10. Ben on the left lane. Very high hit for a strike. Ben Bischoco 104 in the 6th frame. Strike up in the 7th. Michael quickly up on lane number 6. Trying to shake off some dust. Ready to go on the approach. Sending it wide, very light. Leaving the 2-4 on lane number 6. This is a new format. Top 3 bowlers bowl for the title, known as on lane number 5, crossing over, leaving the very inauspicious hit. 3, 6, 7, 10. Do we call that a washout or a split, Joe?
That's a split.
That is a split.
It's a washout with a head pin.
As confirmed by Joe Daly, it's a split. Michael picking up the spare. This is a pretty good spareable washout here for Nona. If she sends it wide out there, it's makeable. Oh, unfortunately, too high on that number 3 pin, leaving the 7 pin standing. Ben up quickly, taking no time on lane 6, crossing lane.
Ben just took blue.
A double by Ben Bichoco of Milpitas, taking the lead after 7 frames. Ben has 134. Michael Yeager 120. I'm sorry, Nona Castro 123 and Michael Yeager 120. The top scorer takes the title. Second highest score takes second place, and the lowest score takes third place. Oh, a backdoor strike for Michael Yeager as we hear the crowd in the back.
That's instant replay of the day. I saw that on TV.
Nona Castro with that beautiful arm swing, getting out of that split. There's a lane malfunction here, Joe.
What was that? What was that? 5?
Ben number 2. Number 2 only. We need to set up the number 2 pin only for Nona Castro. All those pins fell over. Ben trying to pick up the washout. This is a seesaw battle between these 3. After 9 frames, Ben Bichoco with 156. As we are awaiting the number 2 pin to be reset for Nona Castro's 8th frame. She has a 130 according to the scoreboard, but that's incorrect, folks. Seems like while we're waiting for the score correction, it seems like all 3 bowlers are using the Storm equipment. Like everybody else out there, a lot of us are using Storm equipment. The Bowlers Company are always ahead of the game, as we see Nona Castro of South San Francisco successfully picking up the number 2 pin. While we're waiting for the score corrections, we're going to show you the standing room crowd only back here. In the back, they're all waving and clapping. All right, we see Mr. PDW of ABT over there, Mr. Ed Santos. We have Bruno Mars over here in the hat. All right. Unfortunately, we haven't seen Donald Sterling here yet, so...
Thank God.
Okay, back to the action, folks. Michael Yeager sending it wide. Another washout for Michael Yeager. Very unfortunate time to throw a washout in the 9th frame. The 1, 2, 10, Nona Castro. On the left lane, number 5 going left. Leading the 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 9. Correct, Joe? Yeager needs to pick this up to stay within reach. Oh! A bullet of a bowling ball, but failing to convert the washout. Nona needs this really bad. In the 9th frame, Yeager with an open frame at 158. This is scratch course we're telling you now, the handicap are not added in. Nona beautifully picking up the spare she needed most. Very experienced in match play. A long-time member of the Amateur Bowlers Tour.
156, 150, 158.
Nona, possibly the best female bowler in the ABT NorCal division. Going Brooklyn is Ben Mischoko, yelling at that pin to carry, and it did. In the 10th frame, he's coming down to the 10th frame, folks. Ben has a strike up in the 10th frame, 156 in the 9th. Michael Yeager, 158 in the 9th. Going in the 10th frame here, sending it very low, leaving the 7 pin again, a big part of the building.
Between Nona and Ben now. I just wiped it. Michael up.
Ben Mischoko crossing all the boards. Messenger! Yes, sorry, Bob. That headpin Messenger coming around as we see Ben bowing to the crowd. Hallelujah! A very happy bowler taking the lead, I believe. Oh, as we have Michael Yeager there, actually capitulating the match, knowing that he has no chance for the title. Ben Mischoko crossing over, 2 strikes in an 8 count for a 184 scratch.
331 handicap.
With handicap ending up a 231. What does Nona need to do here?
She needs a strike.
She needs to strike out. 140 in the 8 frame, spare up in the 9. If she strikes, it'll be the 160. 160, 190. Only 3 pins separating both. Unfortunately, not carrying the very slow rolling bowling ball there. She was a little bit careful on that shot. He's gonna give her, if she spares and strikes, gonna give her 179 scratch plus her handicap.
If she spares and strikes, she loses by 2.
So we have our eventual winner is Ben Mischoko, winning his 2nd title in 2 weeks.
One was in Sacramento.
In Manteca Bowling Center in Sacramento Division 2 weeks ago. Coming in 2nd place, Nona Castro for not a very shabby, for $750. Joe Daly, and coming in 3rd, congratulations to Michael Yeager for a good show, $400. We need to congratulate all 3 bowlers for a fantastic performance.
See you next week.
For Joe Daly, Ben Rimula. We'll see you next week at Diablo Lanes, $2,500 guaranteed 1st place. We see you there.